5pmnation.com.
I've got these demons in my head. It's a constant fight of life or death, and I just don't know if anyone else can save me. Sometimes I sit and think about my life and what I'm doing here. It's a burning question everybody asks who lives in fear. And I know you're the one who always puts this question in my head. And I know you're the voice who whispers to me wishing I was dead. And I need you to get out of here. I can't go anywhere. And I pray to God that one day you'll let me go and leave me alone. 'Cause I got my faith that one day I won't feel this way. That someday I'll stand up and say that I'm better off without you anyway. Oh, I've got these feelings in my head. It's a constant fight of life or death, and I just don't know if anyone else can save me. Oh, and these demons make me dread the thought of reaching every day, and I just don't know how much longer I can take it. Running out of things to do, constantly praying to you to help me win this battle. I don't know if I'll get through. Voices in my head, they say to keep the dark from yesterday, but every day lights a new way. I chose to go or stay. So I count my days, just praying how and when this all will end. Then I get this feeling telling me that I cannot give in. And I hear a new voice whisper to me, you can start again. And it tells me that with every brand new day we can begin. 'Cause the past is that it was past, doesn't last, let it go. If you don't, then you laugh, so the cast about the wrongs that you made, and they don't seem to fade. So turn your back and let me say everything is everything is right, and everything I'll do is a shine this light. I've been wasting every breath trying to put up with this fight, with the day outside of life, we don't know where it's at. Oh, I've got these demons in my head. It was a constant fight of life or death, and I just found one person I know can save me. Oh, and these demons made me dread the thought of losing every day, and I just found one drink I needed to make it. Constant fight of life or death, and I just found one person I know can save me.
Oh, that's good stuff. That is Demons by 19 Miles Per Hour. And they are here with us. We're going to talk to them in a moment. You're listening to Matt Connarton, Unleashed in the Afternoon. We are live on WMNH 95.3 FM, emanating from downtown Manchester, New Hampshire, on Channel 97 Comcast if you're in Manchester, streaming at WMNHradio.org, and, of course, on the Matt Connarton Unleashed Facebook page. And we do have a member of the family here, too. Kyle Heavey from Off the Mark Sports is here. Hello, Kyle.
Matt, how are you doing, sir?
Good.
This is my second day in a row being a guest. It's been quite nice. I got to be a part of the Dion show last night, and now to be a guest on your show. It's 3 days in a row of just doing doing the radio thing here. So it's quite nice, I must say. So thank you very much for allowing me to be a part today.
It's wonderful to have you, and you're welcome anytime.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And of course, especially after you helped fix the microphone the other day with that.
Oh, Jenny.
I know.
Yeah, Jenny decided that microphone there, she just wanted to take down and Godzilla kill it. And thankfully I was able to figure out what needed to be fixed on it. So that was nice.
But to be fair, it wasn't really her fault. It was Hopwood, because he fidgets with everything. He fidgets with everything, and I want to point that out because I know he's listening. He fidgets with everything, and then it comes apart.
But you got to say that Jenny has some hidden strength in her that she was able to pull that right down.
That's true.
So Hopwood or Jenny, it's either way. I'm glad we got it all fixed for these gents to be in studio today.
A big relief, yes. And part of why Kyle is here is he has become a fast fan, as have I, of these gentlemen here. We have members of 3/4 of the band, correct? Go and pull that mic right up there. 3/4 of the band, 19 miles per hour, is here. So why don't we'll start over here at the news desk, and we'll go around and you guys can introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in the band.
All right. Well, I'm Michael Jacopucci. I play the drums in the band, and I sing also. We all kind of sing a little bit.
Cool.
And I'm Danny Jacopucci, Michael's brother. I do rhythm guitar mostly and a lot of vocals too, so have a fun time doing that.
Very good.
I'm Jared Wyatt.
Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot to turn your mic on. I'm sorry. There's always one I forget.
He must be the drummer or the bassist. It's going to be one or the other.
Honestly, I play bass on a lot of this album.
Yeah, I'm a bass player. I get it.
I'm Jared Wyatt. I play guitar, like rhythm guitar and bass.
Yeah.
I kind of switch out if whatever needs to be filled.
Okay. Now, who is missing? And before you answer that, I do have kind of a tradition when I interview bands, but it's completely up to you guys whether you want to play along or not. I encourage you to make up some sort of mildly embarrassing and humiliating story regarding the individual who is missing. I just think it makes things more fun. So you can do that if you want, or you can be honest about it, however you want to approach it. But feel free, if you want to.
I think.
Yeah, I would say Jared could probably make up the best embarrassing story.
So Brady Ellsworth, he's not here. He's at the gynecologist right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I always got to get checked up, everyone.
Yeah, you can't... it's tough to go right now.
Is he having the... I don't know if that's even...
New year, new him.
There you go. I like that. Yes, that's having the old pap...
I don't ask his details.
Yeah, that's probably.
I let him do him.
Right.
Boy, if you guys go big, this could be a tough tour. I don't know what's gonna happen with that in due time. But
that's right. Yes. And all right. So, Danny, when you got in touch with me, tell us about this. Was this interview is actually a Christmas present, correct?
Yeah, you got it. So I was thinking of what I could try and get my brother, who is Michael, in the band here.
Yes.
And being a broke college student, I was trying to think of something inexpensive but also really cool. And I thought he's really into this band, as all of us are, and thought it'd be awesome if we could get our song played and maybe even come in for an interview. And Matt made both of those things happen. So
within
really
a week,
awesome. Yeah, within a week.
Within a week, you've been on. I heard you on the Planet when I was driving home from Dartmouth, and I was just like, oh, that's good. And then I listened, and it's his show, so I was like, oh wow. And then when I saw him after New Year's, I was like, hey, that band was really good. And and then when after talking, I knew you guys were going to be here, so that's why I wanted to find out what's going on with the band and your history and stuff like that. So that's why it's great to see you guys here and everything. Oh, look at this.
And John
the
Hopwood
microphone breaker himself
just walked in. Now, the thing about John, he's going to go sit in the corner because the thing about John Hopwood is he hasn't bought new music since 1991, I believe. Madonna's The Immaculate Collection.
Still on record, too.
Yes.
Or cassette.
Ooh, yes. So, so he's just going to sit over there. But, so how long have you guys been together as a band?
I would say we've been together for probably 4 years-ish, and then we really didn't start doing a lot of stuff with it and making it more serious up until 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of what made you decide to start taking it more seriously and really kind of go forward with it? Or did it just kind of happen naturally?
Yeah, well, music's always been kind of passion of all of our lives. And I mean, Brady would probably say the same thing too, even though he's not here. But yeah, we've all loved music our whole lives, and like I would say we kind of view performing together as more of like hanging out as friends, kind of just something fun for us.
Yeah.
So I mean, after a couple of years, we were just kind of like, well, let's kind of try to do something with this. Let's record some music. We have a friend. His name's Steve Smith. He actually has like a studio in his basement. He was willing to record some stuff for us.
Oh, very good.
He helped us mix everything, so big thanks to him too.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. And I mean, now 2 of you are brothers. Did you grow up playing music together?
Yeah, we've always played a little bit. My dad has definitely influenced us a lot with a love for the Beatles and the Who and all the classics, and kind of brought us up on the good stuff. So
yeah.
we've grown up with music as a big part of our lives, and helped us to want to play together more. And when he picked up drums, I picked up guitar, and we started doing things at school at first, and just little by little trying to play out where we could.
Yeah, and it's cool they have supportive parents, because a lot of parents will be like, well, you're wasting your life, and that's how my parents were, and they were right.
As Mom smiles over there.
Yeah, oh yeah, yep. They are here. No, it's cool that they support you in this endeavor. That's great. And you guys have it's a full album, right? You've got a full.
Yeah. So we actually the last thing we released was we released a single earlier this year. Well, not this year anymore, but back in 2018. And
so long ago.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
We released a single called Thoughts, and that was like a really big hit. And the only reason we weren't thinking of it originally, but then we got this like thing, and it was like, hey, you want to release a single for free? And we were like, okay, like might as well release this song.
Take advantage of the opportunities.
Yeah. And before that, back in 2017, we released a little EP with like 7 songs on it. That was like the first experience we really had with recording music. And then we decided we kind of just have been writing songs for a while, and we came up with 12 songs. We were like, let's put these in an album.
You're getting some love in the Facebook live chat. Jenny is in there. She said, kick-ass jam, referring to that track, Demons. Ricky Litwinkowicz is in there listening. I'm not sure how to say this. It looks like it's someone you guys know. Q fan, is that how you say it? Yeah. Well, Q fan is a fan. He says, "That's my boy." He's giving the big thumbs up.
Nice.
And Logan Morrison is in there. Says, "All grown up." Wow. So very nice, very nice. And you brought Danny. You've got an acoustic guitar over there. You guys gonna play something for us?
Yeah, we were thinking we've got a song from our original EP called "Reason I Live." If you can give it a play for you guys.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it. Yeah.
Sweet.
I know it's going to be difficult with the mic stand and trying to sing into it, and you know.
Should I just stay over here in this mic?
If you can handle that.
Yeah,
I mean, this is your stage right now, even though you're at a radio studio.
All right.
Spent all my life searching for something that couldn't break, something that make me feel right.
When all of this time, all that I'd ever need was standing in front of me, lost in plain sight.
And broke and alone till you came along,
chasing the darkness away with your light.
For all that you've done, I'm writing this song for you tonight. 'Cause I'm trying to tell you how I feel, how every time I see you, you steal my heart again. Falling fast, head first in love with my perfect angel from up above, built upon a promise from when we first met, that I'll give you all that I have to to give. 'Cause you're the reason I live. I'm tongue-tied in fear that I won't be able to find the right words to explain how I feel. A feeling so weird, one that has made the impossible possible and everything clear. It all just feels right with you by my side. Why you carry the meaning of life in your eyes? I'm telling you why I'm writing this song for you tonight. 'Cause I'm trying to tell you how I feel. Every time I see you, you steal my heart again. Falling fast, head first in love with my perfect angel from up above, built upon a promise from when we first met, that I'll give you all that I have to give. Because you're the reason I live. I never saw myself falling in love. God knows I know that you're more than enough. 'Cause all that I am is 'cause all that you are. Lost in the night till you became my star. Living a dream, but these feelings are real. Tripping on words to explain how I feel. Love's like a song, it's the best that I've heard. Sung time and time again, but this time it's ours. 'Cause I'm trying to tell you how I feel. How every time I see you, you steal my heart again. 'Cause I never try myself to tell you how I feel. God knows how every time I see you, you steal my heart. 'Cause all that you again. Laughed in the night till you became my star. Living a dream, falling fast, head first out of love. Tripping on with my perfect angel from up above. Love built upon a promise from when we first time again, but this time it's ours. Give you all that I have to give. 'Cause you're the reason I live. Spent all my life searching for something that couldn't break, something that make me feel right.
Wow, this is great, you guys.
Thank you.
That was great. I'm glad we did that because that was kind of a spur of the moment thing, going and grabbing the acoustic. So
Thanks, Dad.
that was really cool. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Yeah, you saved the day. You saved the day. So now, so what was that called again?
That's called Reason I Live. That was from our first EP, Crashed.
Okay,
So,
all right.
a little older one, I guess.
Yeah, Jenny in the Facebook live chat says, "I think I found a new favorite band."
Jenny.
Yeah, she wants to see you guys
Shout out
live.
to Jenny.
Luke Morrison in the Facebook live chat says, "Idaho loves you guys."
Nice.
There we
We've
go.
got some friends around the country here.
That's great. Yeah, excellent. Oh, and how do you say his name again? Q Fan.
Q fan. Yeah.
He says, "Only veterans will remember revolutionized."
Oh. This calls for the backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, so there's a little backstory behind how we kind of got our name,
Yeah.
19 miles per hour. So originally, we came up with the name Revolutionized, and we were like, oh, we like a lot of classic rock, and we like a lot of American stuff, and a lot of classic rock is kind of like British stuff. So we were like, let's come up with Revolutionized, and we combined both flags and made a weird flag that looked like a British American flag.
Oh, wow.
And we were like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Pretty unique logo.
Yeah.
Look cool.
And then we were kind of just sitting around one day, and Jared's like,
I hate that.
yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
I
really?
absolutely hate that.
Yeah. And so we were like, so, I mean, even before all this, we'd be driving around, like me and Danny would be driving around with my parents when we were younger, and my dad would point out a sign and be like, "Oh, you see that sign right there? Falling Rocks. That'd be a good band name." We're like, "Falling Rocks."
Yeah.
And so we were just sitting there, and I was like, "Wait, Jared, what about like Falling Rocks?" And I was just going through my pictures and stuff, and I came across another picture and it was a sign that said 19 miles per hour, and I was like, we performed at this like senior center like a while back. We played some 50s music.
Yeah.
And we performed at a couple of them, and
It was for a service project, right?
yeah, it was for my Eagle Scout project actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And so we performed there, and then like we were leaving, and there was just a sign that said maximum speed 19 miles per hour, and we're like, what?
We were like, why?
Yeah,
like that's
that's-
such. Why not 20?
That was,
Like, I don't.
Like, what?
and that was a real like legitimate sign.
That was like.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like one of
weird.
the state ones. It was like they put it up, but we were still like, why?
Yeah, that is so strange. Yeah, wow.
And so we were
It
kinda-
literally said 19 miles per hour.
Yeah.
It literally was maximum speed. We're like, you can't exceed it. You can't go 20.
Because
Speed limit 19.
I'm someone that enjoys the odd numbers and throwing out random things like,
Yeah.
oh, you know,
You'd like
40,
the senior
47,
center.
not the 50. And so that's why I just figure you guys were like, nah, forget 20. 19 sounds better.
I only
Yeah,
go
yeah.
74 on the highway personally.
Yeah.
74, 76. I won't
Put that
conform.
cruise control in. You're saving yourself $100 between that 1 miles per hour if you get pulled over. Just to let you guys
That's
know.
true. That is true. Yes, it pays to know your math.
And your wallet.
Yes, exactly. So, like, how far in was it that you changed the name to 19 miles per hour?
Yeah, that was probably like only like a year and a half or 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
probably. Yeah, like right around when we actually started taking it more seriously.
Yeah. Now, why did you, Jared? Why did you hate Revolutionize?
I don't even know. I just saw
You
it.
just hated it.
I
Yeah.
was like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Was long. I just didn't like it. All right. I don't know.
Jared just has some unexplained opinions.
I'm
sometimes.
very opinionated for no reason. I'm like, no.
Wow. Okay, we gotta keep on Jared's good side over here because I'm a little afraid.
You might get a song written about you if you don't.
Oh, so is Jared the main songwriter?
No, we actually
We all work
all-
together.
You all work together,
25%
okay.
Oh, that's cool.
each, yeah.
And where are you guys like focused out of? Like Manchester, Bedford, Merrimack? Like where's home for you all?
The Tilton area.
Tilton area. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Six regions, yeah.
So thank you for taking the drive down here. I just wasn't
Yeah,
sure
for
like where because I heard you from a Plymouth station
Yeah.
as I was driving in like Sutton, New Hampshire. So and now here you are in Manchester. So that's why I was just kind of trying to connect the dots here. I mean, influences. I mean, obviously your dad you were talking about the Beatles and you know some of the originals, but for your own sakes, what are you listening to when you are driving in the car or you know trying to get ideas for songwriting and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, we all listen to kind of different things, which I think helps with our songwriting, honestly, because we have a lot of variety among the four of us. And
Yeah, I think like one thing about our band that we kind of like is that it's like the style of music that we make is so unique. Kind of like on this album, you'll listen to like, I don't know, like Smile, and then you listen to Don't Believe Them, You'll Never Please Them, and you're like, whoa, those don't even sound like the same band. Those
Right.
are so different.
I noticed that
Like,
listening
wait.
to the tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, but like we kind of want everything to appeal to like everyone, or like so people can just jam.
I think
Very
Jared's
good.
got a very interesting music.
I've got a weird taste. It's I started off in middle school. I would not listen to anything but like 1950s like oldies like Buddy Holly and Elvis.
No kidding.
And then
Huh.
it kind of
Wow.
I found John Mayer one day and I'm like, this is fun to like listen to and cry. Like,
I mean, Neon's a great song still.
right? I can't do
that
it, but it's good.
guitaring is really difficult. I don't know if you've tried it yet or not, but it's a very difficult
I
song
tried
to
and then I
guitar
just
to.
put my guitar
Yeah,
down. I was like, it's not gonna work. It's not
I'll just stick to listening to it.
Yeah.
Wow. So how do you say your last name again?
Yacapucci,
Yacapucci. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason
A little Polish?
Italian.
Italian. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
very Italian.
That's why I was like, hold on, it's something strange out there. It's definitely European.
So now that I've been reminded how to say it, I can say this. So Ron Yacapucci in the Facebook live chat says, Redondo Beach, California loves you guys and wants to know when you're going to be on tour out here.
Sweet. That's our Uncle Ron. Shout out to him. He's
Uncle
a huge
Ron?
support
Oh, good.
to everything.
Are you guys going to go on a big tour? Are you going to make it out to Redondo Beach?
That's the goal eventually. Gotta working in small steps, getting more tours around here, stuff. Got a lot of gigs lined up for this summer though, so that's exciting.
Oh, good. Like when you say a lot, like,
Well,
4.
yeah.
well, it's a start.
No, so we actually keep getting offered like some more gigs as time passes. I mean,
Good.
the winter's kind of slow for us a little bit, but so
It is for everybody, yeah.
Anyone out there who wants some gigs in the winter?
That's what I was gonna say. Do you guys need some help? Because I know a bunch of Manchester locations. If you guys want to do the drive down here again another night,
We would
Okay, 'cause
absolutely be willing to do
from
that.
the bungalow to the Shaskeen, there's a bunch of different places locally here. You know, Shaskeen is 2 blocks that way, so that's it's very simple. So that's why
That's a great place.
I can definitely do what I can for you guys. I unfortunately only have 20 more minutes with you before I have to take off, but you know, definitely I highly recommend like even some Taking Back Sunday, just the way you guys sing off of each other.
Oh yeah, actually, another influence, like a big one for at least me and Jared, and I finally got my brother into them. Is Mayday Parade. They do a lot of that stuff too, like singing back and forth and. I know they've always been like a big one for me, and
being they have a drummer that sings too. I've seen them a couple times in concert.
I just met them, and I was like, "This is awesome." He's my favorite drummer.
Okay,
well that's cool.
Along with Ringo.
I was gonna say
Always Ringo.
Phil Collins is a heck of a singer drummer at the same time too. You got to remember that, going back to the older days that you guys. I mean, I don't know about the 50s. I'll leave you to that area.
I made a big span. It's a jump. It's a
jump.
lot of music.
Yeah.
But it works, and you guys are doing well. So.
Thanks.
Hello to Chris Rose in the Facebook live chat, as well as Ben Geis, who I believe I'm going to be talking to on Monday. He's in, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Leaders of the Shift. They used to just be called The Shift, and now they're Leaders of the Shift. But
You got a promotion.
You guys would probably be pretty into them, actually.
Yeah.
And your friend, how do you say it again? Kwai? How do you say that? Q fan says that Jared kid is really handsome. Wow. Very
Thanks,
nice. You're like a sex symbol. You're the sex symbol of the band.
That's not a word I've been described with.
Didn't expect.
I'm not going to argue it, but
There you go. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if anyone even uses that term anymore, but I might be showing my age. But so what made you guys decide to? Because obviously we live in an era, and you guys are so young. This is really the only era you've ever known it, in a sense. But we live in a time where you have all these options as far as whether you want to just do singles or record an EP or record a full album. You had already done an EP. Why did you decide now to do a full album worth of material?
Honestly, we kind of just threw the EP together like pretty quickly, and we didn't have like that many songs for it, and we were just like, well, we just want to get something out there for people to listen to.
Yeah.
So we just released that, and then our goal was actually, I'd say, like, I think you guys would agree that we were kind of just working towards releasing an album, like specifically like coming up with enough songs to put on an album and get them out there. And like even like we all just put together our heads and came up with some good stuff. Like all of our different talents combined just comes up with good stuff. I mean,
yeah.
I think just taking advantage of opportunities that came our way too. Like Michael mentioned earlier, our friend Steve Smith just kind of offered us the studio to work with us and help us out to get some stuff recorded, and we thought that was such an amazing opportunity and really gracious of him to help us out, and we wanted to do our best to make something happen with it.
Yeah. And the studio stuff sounds really good because, sometimes those, somebody offers their, sometimes that works out, sometimes it doesn't in terms of how things sound, but everything sounds really good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Not to put you on the spot, but did you want to do one more acoustic song?
Or do you want to go back to your CD?
Up to you. We could do another one for you if you want.
I was thinking of you, Kyle, because I know you have to leave soon. I think you probably would love to hear another live acoustic.
If that's all right, I don't know how your fingers are feeling and stuff like that.
Yeah, we can do one.
I don't know if you've played recently or not. Those calluses, you got to keep them going, or else once they go, your fingers just get all very tough.
Yeah, you guys want to just do Where I Want to Be?
Yeah, we can do that.
That'd probably be an easy one on.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
All right.
Jared's like, oh yes, I can do this one for sure. I'm not angry about this.
What? You need a cable or?
No.
Okay.
Standing here, it's the beginning of a new day, the start of a fresh new year. And I don't know why, but all the things that once seemed blurry have suddenly become clear. The past is gone,
Only the future's in my view. A brand new dawn for the lives of me and you. I just want you to see what a change God's made in me. I've thrown out my old ways and now at last I can feel free. Yeah, I had lost my path, but with God's hand there to guide me, I'm finally where I wanna be. Sometimes I can't help but think of all the mistakes that I've made and all the pain that came, but now I won't go back again. I will create my own future. Yeah, this is my solemn vow. Take my hand, we don't have to walk this road alone. Don't believe me, but that's why I'm trying to make it known. I just want you to see what a change God's made in me. I've thrown out my old ways and now at last I can feel free. Yeah, I had lost my path, but with God's hand there to guide me, I'm finally where I wanna be. Surrounded by darkness in a world of endless night. There's only one way out, and it's by looking to the light. I just want you to see what a change God's made in me. I've thrown out my old ways and now at last I can feel free. I just want you to see what a change God's made in me. I've thrown out my old ways and now at last I can feel free. I can feel free. Yeah, I had lost my path, but with God's hand to help guide me, I'm finally where I wanna be. I'm finally where I wanna be. Oh, oh. Woo!
Very nice.
Good job, boys.
Very nice. That is awesome. What's that called?
That one's called Where I Want to Be. So
Okay.
That's from our last album too. The new album.
Yeah,
The
that
new
was-
album.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say that I love that song. That one came out. We produced that real well. I would say
Cool.
more than we were expecting.
Let's see. Christian Cunard in the Facebook live chat says, I would love to see them live. Jenny also says, she also reiterates that she wants to see you live. So what do you guys have coming up for live shows?
So we actually have a bigger one on May 4th up in Rochester, New Hampshire. We're actually headlining our own act, and then we've got two bands opening for us, which we're not sure which band.
Oh.
The guy who set it up is going to get back to us on that. But yeah, so that would be at the Garage in Rochester. It's on May 4th. I want to say it's around 8 p.m., 8 to 11, I think is when we're going on.
Okay.
It's for Free Comic Book Day actually up there, so I guess it's a big event. So
Very good. That is a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free comic. Yeah. Excellent. And is there something, because we were kind of chatting before the show, is there something in Meadowbrook?
Oh yeah, so we were talking to. So we actually all three of us worked at Meadowbrook. For a little while, and we used to play music in the parking lots, with just for fun for our job kind of. And so we were talking to our boss, and We actually are supposed to be playing on the second stage this year. We haven't gotten a date yet from that,
Okay.
but that won't be till probably in the summer this year. So
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That could be cool. I mean, it's always nice when you're getting in to see. I went to 3 shows this year up there, so
Yeah.
that's why it's always kind of cool to, if something catches your ear, to go over. Oftentimes this year, I was usually running to the bathroom to make sure, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
going to your skills and stuff like that, did you guys take lessons, or did Dad teach you guys things? How did you start playing instruments yourselves?
Yeah, I mean, I know Michael and I, we both took piano lessons when we were really young, and then kind of decided we weren't really feeling it with piano.
yeah,
Really?
So we kind of picked our own instruments. I wish I kept the piano going now, looking back, but still picked up guitar from there. And my uncle helped teach me a little bit. My dad's helped me along the way, and then we had we actually had a hired teacher at some point too. We went and had lessons, and
Yeah. Wow.
same for Michael with drums, basically.
Yeah, I took lessons for I think like 10 years now for drums. I mean, I still sometimes go back for some other lessons. Like, you can never learn too much.
Sure.
I mean,
Sure.
yeah. So, Jared, you want to talk about your experience?
I think
Yeah, Jared.
when I was really little, my parents bought me one of those $50 electric guitars you get,
Yeah.
or maybe it was actually an acoustic. It was like a $50 acoustic guitar, and I was like, "Mom, I'll swear if you
stack.
get me an electric one, I'll play it." They got me one. I never picked it up ever. I got rid of them both.
Yeah.
I think sophomore year.
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
"Mom, if you get me a guitar, I swear I'll play it."
Right.
She got me it. I didn't touch it until I had in a skateboarding accident because I wasn't wearing a helmet,
Ooh.
and I got like a really bad concussion, and all I could do was like sit in a dark room.
Oh,
So
wow.
I like
Yeah.
reached over one day, and my guitar was sitting there.
Actually, while he had that concussion was when I first met Jared.
Yeah, I met Michael wearing the neck brace
with
day
his
one.
neck brace.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I reached over, I picked up the guitar, and I started playing, and then I just fell in love with it, kind of.
Yeah. Wow. While you had a concussion.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Which
Wow.
explains some. No, just
Which
kidding.
explains my lack of progress.
I was gonna say that, but I held off. I figured I picked on the kid enough that I was gonna hold off. But now that your band member is doing
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
then
Yeah,
I-
it's fine.
I
I
mean,
went through
it's
high
open
school.
now.
I got it. Like,
Yeah,
you can
I
pick
would.
on me.
I mean, since Brady's not here, we know a little bit about Brady. One time said to us, he kind of looked at us. We were because Brady is the best guitarist I've ever met. Like
Draw
lead guitar,
dropping.
like
Oh, yeah?
draw
He's
dropping.
a great guitarist.
And I remember one time he said to us, he kind of just looked at us and he's like, "Yeah, I've been playing guitar for like 3 years at
Like
the time or something."
3,
He's
yeah.
like, "But with all the hours I've put into it, I probably have the same amount of time as like a 57-year-old man." And we're like, "Okay."
Kid's a machine. It's crazy.
Well, that's how you get good at something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Good for him. Good. What about singing? You guys have any vocal training, or did that just come naturally to you?
Kind of like I mean, I took chorus back in the day, but I was never really feeling it that much. But
Yeah.
then came a point in like high school where I was like, I should try this again.
Yeah.
So I just like started singing on my own. But Danny and Jared, I think, have more experience with that stuff.
Yeah, I've never really sang in high school either, but I go to Brigham Young University out in Utah now,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm in the men's chorus out there, so that's helped me to kind of progress my voice a little bit more too.
Yeah.
But I actually just need to get some more vocal therapy. I found out because I thought I had some vocal nodules going on recently,
Oh,
and luckily
no,
I
really?
didn't. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, but they said I could work on getting my mechanics down a little more, and it would help me to reach a whole
Well,
new
yeah.
level. So
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
we were at Meadowbrook, we were
good news.
singing for like 5 hours a night in the parking lots. It's strenuous.
Oh, no
Yeah.
kidding. Wow.
Like, dang.
Yeah.
it's a fun time, but a lot of singing.
Now, how do you go to Brigham Young and do this, or do you go online, or what?
No, I'm heading back there this weekend. So I
Oh,
go
wow.
in person, and I'm back every summer. So we do a lot of gigs in the summer. And
Cool.
Michael
Wow.
and the gang do some things without me while I'm not here, and
Oh, okay.
we make
Not the
things
same.
work. Not the same, but
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay. Oh, hello to Dr. Jeff Cassell, who joins us in the Facebook live chat. We will. So we'll start to wrap up because I know Kyle's got to go, and I want to make sure though that we tell everybody where can people go online to find you guys and keep up with everything that you're doing and shows and all that stuff. What do we need to know?
Yeah, so online, probably like one of the easiest ways to find us would be just Facebook. We've actually found out just by like views and stuff that not as many people are using Facebook as often now. But Facebook, if you just look up 19 miles per hour, it should come up.
Yeah, you guys are easy to find.
Yeah, and then the same with Instagram. Like we have a lot more like followers on Instagram than Facebook, but if you look up 19 miles per hour, it will usually come up as like one of the first things, or just look up, I mean, like our actual tag is like 19 miles _per_hour.
Okay.
But either way, it should come up pretty easily. And then our music, just look up 19 miles per hour on Apple, Spotify, Google, whatever. You should come up pretty easily.
That's a good thing about having a really unique name, too.
Yeah.
It makes it easy to find. Just a very, very quick anecdote. I had a friend in high school who I remember, a phenomenal guitar player. His name's Xander Carlson. I ran into him a few years after high school, and he was telling me all about this new band that he had. And I asked him the name of the band, and he said it's called Intuition. And he said that to me, and I just remember thinking, oh, Xander, I'm sure there's other bands that have that name. It's just too obvious. And then I ran into him again like a month later, and he's like, oh, yeah, we had to change our name, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you did. But guys, thank you so much. And before we wrap up the segment, Kyle, you should plug your show.
Well, I mean, I'm the sports guy. I do the I'm still saying just in time, but off the mark sports here.
You got to let go of the past, Kyle.
I know, I do have to let go of the past. It's a new year and everything. But I actually started off the same thing as you guys. I was very big into playing instruments. I started off playing drums, and then I switched over to bass, and then I play acoustic guitar here and there now. And back when I was your age, I was actually in a band with my brother too, and just enjoyed this time because, you know, unfortunately, you know, I'm not going to get too sad, and it's all good. My brother is no longer with us anymore. So just enjoy the time you guys have together and make the best of, you know, yes, you're going to bicker and you're always going to have these things, you know, you're gonna like, oh, all you had to do was hit that snare one more time. Now we have to record it all over or something like that. Or then you'll be on stage sometime and you're just going to look over like, yeah, I hate you so much right now. But just enjoy it all you can because those are some of the best memories that I have was playing music with my brother. And stuff
No
like
kidding.
That. So,
Wow.
Matt does not know that. He knows me as more the sports guy here, but for 8 years I was and played a lot of music myself, so that's why I can definitely help you guys out and you know, anything I can, whether shows or needing a really nice new studio. I know Steve's a good guy for you guys, but I have some friends that built their own studio and do music videos. Oh, cool. So you can make a music video the same day that you make your song, you finish your song. So that's why
oh, very cool.
So I'll have them on your show sometime soon.
Yeah,
if you want.
Who is it? Do you want to give them a plug?
Revelry Studios, right here in Manchester.
Oh,
Matt, Kyle, and Tyler are phenomenal. They've been in their location for a year now.
I think I know Matt Kyle.
Yes, you would know Matt Blanchett and Kyle Norman did.
I've interviewed Matt Blanchett.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So yes, local kids that are doing well, and definitely here to support other music here. Yeah. So whether it be sports with Off the Mark Sports or with music here, I'm here for you guys. So it's been a pleasure to meet you guys. And,
you too.
You know, are we gonna play one more song for me on my way out, or what were you thinking here, Matt?
Yeah, I've got. I wanted to play this song "Thoughts" that I really like.
Oh yeah, that's
this is really good. Yeah, we'll give this a spin. So Kyle, thank you so much, guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful. You definitely picked up some new fans in the Facebook live chat. That's for sure. Definitely. All right, so we're gonna leave you with again. The song is called "Thoughts." Don't go away. We got more Unleashed coming up, but this will be it for this segment. So 19 miles per hour. Thank you, guys. And here it is. This is a really great track. This is actually my favorite from the music that you sent me. So I tend to be a little selfish that way. All right, here we go. Oh, if it'll. And I screwed it up.
Take two.
All right, take two. Yeah. Kyle, do you ever find there's just too many buttons?
Sometimes. I mean, I didn't even turn on the mic on for my co-host the other day until all of a sudden I'm like, oh God, he's talking. I got to hit that button. Whoops. I mean, I had the guest mic on, but I didn't have my own co-host. So
I'm really glad you said that. I was so afraid you were going to say, no, Matt. What's wrong with you?
No, there's definitely, you know, when you got 15 buttons to press, it's like, oh God, oh no, I forgot to turn that one on. So
all right, good. I appreciate you got my back. I appreciate it. All right, here it is for real. This is Thoughts from 19 miles per hour.
You make me sad. 2, 3, 4.
Trying your tears. ConnortonUnleashedInTheAfternoon.com.